no Pride Festival, no parade through the streets of Ybor, and no events. Tampa Pride is taking a one-year break, and they say it's all about the almighty dollar.
We're looking for right around $275,000 minimum to carry us over into that until the sponsorships have their money.
From Pride festivals to parades to runs and more. These events cost a lot of cash, something that Tampa Pride's former president says isn't coming in like it used to.
We lost quite a few. And also deductions. They went from 5,000 down to 1,000, 10,000 down to 2,000, or down to even 1,000, or even they stepped out of it totally.
Ahead of the 2026 season, the LGBTQ group typically relies on corporate donations in the low six-figure range to lock down venues and secure permits. Without the support, they have no choice.
I'm not going to go up there and start putting up my house or putting up any of my real estate anywhere to go through there and fund it if people aren't going to support and putting their money behind or corporations backing up what the community is.
The goal of the year-long break is to now get the ducks in a row and potentially find other ways to crowdsource that includes community donations, other companies, and more. The former president says without public support, this could be more than just a break.
There is no guarantee of that. There is not. I wish I could say there was, but we don't.
Even though Tampa Pride will have no programming throughout the year, St. Pete says their events will be in full swing. Reporting in Ybor City, Ryan Arbogast, 8 on your side.
Today, funeral services will be held for a Citrus County deputy who died in the line of duty. Deputy Andy Lahara died from injuries sustained after getting hit by a car back in 2023 while he was directing traffic outside Lecanto High School. The incident happened the night of the school's graduation. He is survived by his wife and 2 sons. The community will gather to honor his life at 2:30 this afternoon. The service is open to the public at the Seven Rivers Presbyterian Church.
Amid the hustle and bustle of normal operations at Tampa International, one thing found in a traveler's luggage wasn't so normal.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't see that coming. That's pretty disturbing. What kind of ritual is that?
Customs, Border and Protection officers say the passenger declared just 10 cigars, but inside their bag they found more undeclared items, prohibited plants, and a foil-wrapped duffel filled with what appears to be human remains, including part of a skull.
I think it's pretty common, actually. A lot of people take ashes around, around the country.
This was actually the bone.
Yeah, that's a little strange.
The traveler claimed the items were for a ritual, but due to serious health risk, the items were seized.
It's worrying. He was using it for a ritual. Not sure what kind of ritual that was for, but I'm glad that that's not going anywhere.
CPB reminds travelers prohibited and restricted items cover everything from plants to tobacco. Human remains require special documentation, and even then, approval is rare. For officers, it's a reminder that behind every bag, there could be a surprise.
I'm thankful they found that. That means, God forbid anything else you bring into an airport, an airplane, they'll be able to find that as well and seize it. So.
Now, Homeland Security says they did destroy the items, but this incident is still under investigation. They have not said whether charges will be filed or not. Reporting live from Tampa International Airport, I'm George MacArthur, 8 on your side.
County Sheriff's Office, along with other agencies, carried out another operation targeting human traffickers and sex predators, which led to hundreds of arrests. News Channel 8's Alessandra Young has that breakdown.
This fool around and find out again operation lasted 7 days. Sheriff Grady Judd says 246 people were arrested, and many of them repeat offenders. Hundreds of mugshots lined the walls at the Polk County Sheriff's Office Friday morning. Sheriff Grady Judd says 230 were human trafficking arrests, and 16 arrested are child sexual predators.
We arrested 16 travelers. That's right. They were sexual deviants that thought they were coming to a home to have sex with a child.
46 of the people arrested are in the country illegally. Majority of those arrested are from the state of Florida. Sheriff Judd says 37 are from his own county.
Now, you would think of all the places, the people in Polk County would understand not to show up, since we do this often and we arrest 200 plus every time. But it goes to show, even in our county, there's still a few people that live under rocks.
A common theme officials pointed out was the fact that many of those arrested are repeat offenders.
But I think what's really significant here is that collectively, all these guys that are being arrested, they combine for over 650 prior charges.
These agencies say they're working hard to get these people off the streets, keep them in jail as long as possible, and their #1 priority is to protect children.
Parents at home need to wake up. In today's world with technology, evil people are finding new ways to get to your kids. It's real. This is proof of that.
Sheriff Judd says the ages of those arrested vary from 18 to 67, and that criminals need to realize that agencies are working together to help take down crime. In Polk County, I'm Alessandra Young, 8 on your side.
Well, last night we told you about a new super speeder law that's putting people in jail for driving 100 miles an hour or even 50 miles an hour over the posted speed limit.
Yeah, and tonight we are hearing from a defense attorney and former prosecutor who says Florida's new law may have some problems and could be challenged in court. News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson joins us now live in Tampa with the very latest on the story. Jeff.
Good evening. The Florida Highway Patrol has sent us a number of videos of people driving well over 100 miles an hour. Those people are being arrested, cuffed, and taken to jail on the spot. But tonight, a defense attorney is telling us that the law may need adjustments to stand up in court.
Take a look at this video from the Florida Highway Patrol. The video looks sped up, but this is what it actually looked like as a trooper pulled over a car for driving 111 miles an hour on the Bayside Bridge in Pinellas County. The driver is arrested as soon as they pull over. Most people would agree 111 milaus an hour is excessive.
We're driving crazy to have to drive 100 miles an hour. That's insane. We want to go drag racing, go drag racing. The law is there for protection, you know?
Former Hillsborough County Assistant State Attorney Chris Castillo is now a defense attorney who, as a father, husband, and a person, agrees with the concept of Florida's new super speeder law.
I think personally the intent is great. We don't want people who are acting recklessly at that kind of speed on our roadways.
The law makes it a crime to drive 100 miles an hour or above, or 50 miles an hour above the posted speed limit. Castillo says the law has issues as it's currently written.
From a defense perspective, I have some concerns because it actually duplicates some of the other laws we have on the books.
He says flaws in the way the law is written make it possible for defendants to challenge their arrest at trial.
I think the statute itself isn't well written because it doesn't exactly state what type of a crime it is. It only states what the penalties are.
Castillo says he believes the legislature may need to make some tweaks to the law during the next session to avoid having cases thrown out. Back to you.
Jeff, so what changes could be made to this law?
Well, for one, this is why Chris Castillo is a defense attorney. It's his job to poke holes into laws like this. But he says there are already 2 laws on the books that kind of cover this area, and that is reckless driving and racing on the highway. He says both of those laws need to be harmonious with this existing law, and he says this law needs to spell out what the crime is, not just what the punishments are.
Quite the process. All right, Jeff Patterson live for us. Thanks so much, Jeff.